California has more roller coasters than any other state in the country. We also have some of the best, ranging from Knott's Berry Farm in the south to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in the north. I've ridden every single major coaster in the state with the exception of the Giant Dipper at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, but I don't think that would make this list anyway. In today's video, I'll be counting down my top 10 favorite coasters in the great state of California. Let's get straight into it. Before we dive into the video, please consider subscribing. Magic Coasters currently has 47 subscribers, is only 3 away from our 50 goal. If you subscribe, please let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll even subscribe to your channel. Can we hit 50 subscribers before New Year? You can make it happen. Coming in at number 10 is the massive B&M Flyer Tatsu, located at Six Flags Magic Mountain. A lot of people might place this coaster higher. And don't get me wrong, I still love Tatsu, but I just don't think it's as good as many people make it out to be. Flipping around on your back when you go through the inversions in the flying position is really cool, and the pretzel loop is super intense. However, the last time I rode this, it felt like it was running on square wheels. I don't have many complaints about Tatsu, but the elements it does have doesn't warrant it placing any higher on this list. Coming in at number 9 is the Premier Rides launch coaster, Full Throttle. I have a soft spot for this coaster, and I ride it almost every time I visit the park. The launch is forceful, and the large vertical loop provides some of the best hang time out there. The backwards launch is super unique, and if you're sitting in the back row, you almost go completely upside down. The trains are super comfortable, and the ride is very smooth. The length, though, prevents me from placing it any higher on this list. Landing in the 8th spot is the GCI wooden coaster Apocalypse, located at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I love Apocalypse, but it's just an inconsistent ride. Sometimes it's super elite, and that's the reason it's this high on the list. My last rides were rough and slow. Apocalypse is really a hit or miss, but you can guarantee a good experience by riding it at night. I know how good Apocalypse can be, and that's the reason it places at number 8 on this list. There's a big jump between Apocalypse and my number 7 coaster, Gold Striker. GCI nailed this layout. Gold Striker has the most out-of-control pacing I've ever been on any coaster. You are literally flying with the occasional pop of weak floater airtime. I love Gold Striker. I don't really mind rough coasters in general, but I know Gold Striker can really wear down some other people. California's Great America should definitely consider retracking Gold Striker to keep this amazing coaster running for the long term. Coming in at number 6 is the coaster that enthusiasts love to poop on, the underrated RMC conversion of Roar, the Joker, located at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. Coined as the worst RMC by the majority of enthusiasts, I really don't think Joker is all that bad. In fact, it's a really good coaster. It has some solid airtime, but the inversions is really what sets Joker apart. The 0G stall provides some of the most incredible hang time out there. I'm not a huge fan of the twisted drop, but the Joker makes up for that with some awesome elements. Joker is a smooth, long ride with comfortable RMC trains that landed on number 6 on this list. Landing in the 5th spot is X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This ride is like Apocalypse because it gives inconsistent rides. I've had rides that are so good I could put it at even number 1 on this list. However, other rides have shook me around so much I never even wanted to ride it again. This coaster is ultra intense and very unique, and I feel like the roughness almost helps in that aspect. Sometimes the roughness and shakiness is just too much and ride becomes almost unbearable. Other than the roughness, X2 is incredibly forceful, and it's one of the best first drops in the country. I love X2, but I can't place it any higher on this list because of its inconsistencies and its roughness. Coming in at number 5 is Accelerator, located at Knott's Berry Farm. I love Accelerator, and it's like the 10th time I've talked about Accelerator on this channel, but I just love this coaster. The launch is so forceful, and the top hat provides some great airtime. You can really feel the speed with the 2 massive overbank turns, and with the Intamin T-bar lap bars, they allow you to feel super exposed. Accelerator is glossy smooth and has the most forceful launch I've ever been on, which lands it on number 4 on this list. Coming Coming in at number 3 is RailBlazer, located at California's Great America. This coaster was love at first sight. The first time I rode it and I got off, it was my number 1 coaster. The ejector airtime and pacing on this coaster is just incredible. And the fact that it's in a single car means that it can make more aggressive maneuvers. This ride really whips you around and it's totally awesome. RailBlazer is glossy smooth, and if Wonder Woman coming to Magic Mountain is anything like it, I couldn't be more excited. Coming in at number 2 is the holy grail of wooden coasters, Ghost Rider, located at Knott's Berry Farm. Ghost Rider is very smooth, the trains are very comfortable, and it gives some of the best airtime on any roller coaster. Drop off the mid-course in the back row is one of the strongest moments of ejected airtime ever. Then you speed through the structure where it feels like you're flying, and then you enter an unbanked helix that provides incredible lateral G-forces. Ghost Rider gives an incredible night ride and is easily the best wooden coaster in the state. Number 1 shouldn't surprise anyone because it's Twisted Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I've done a completely separate review for Twisted Colossus on this channel if you want a more in-depth opinion. I ride this coaster every time I visit Magic Mountain without exception because it's just so good. The airtime on the initial 2 drops, that's right, you get 2 drops on this coaster. The airtime is so good, and if you're dueling the other train, it's like nothing else. Twisted Colossus has over 4,000 feet of track and is about a 4-minute ride length. The ride is super long, but the wait isn't, thanks to the amazing crew that always seems to be running 3 trains on Twisted Colossus. If you're an enthusiast on the East Coast, you need to start packing your bags and head straight to Magic Mountain to ride this masterpiece. Twisted Colossus alone is worth the trip. Are there any coasters that you think I should have put on this list or that I put in the wrong order? Please let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and we're only 3 subscribers away from our 50 goal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.